got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. Never got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up.
Coach, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, Tay. Yeah, Tay. Yeah, Tay.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Broadcast up, man.
Gun.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Check 31. Gun. 56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Bring it. Check 52. Look at it.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Great first drive defensively.
Let's go, D.
Able to stuff the run.
You gonna pay for that shit, man.
Just confidence to your defensive players. It gives an overall feeling of, okay, we've established things here early. We can carry this throughout the game.
This nigga Soldier playing the playoffs like that, his defense must be raw. Oh, Mark got a place. Oh, yeah. See what he
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta! You draw forfeit.
From the gun, Rivers.
Oh, he got to catch that.
It's incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
56 Hey, Delta! Coming this way. Here we go. Hey, 56. I'm gonna go load it. 56.
Throwing again. Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. A first down throw here for Rivers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Delta!
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On third down, Rivers toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the 13-year man puts it through. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That's all I need. Put on my defense. We don't want to do nothing stupid in the playoffs. But
getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over.
oh yeah, knock his koofy off, man. They don't believe in our defense.
Got to be a little bit better.
Yeah, he better call something, man. Check. Koofy's off.
More careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Watch the run, watch the run. Express! Great.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Let's go, Gilmore. That's why you number 1.
That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Stop. We do our job
He's on the punt as he gets this one away.
Go.
Taking it about the 16. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Lions will take it.
I'm trying to go to formations. They won't let me. You see that?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had 3 points
They come out in formations. I don't even call
because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, you're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
None whatsoever. They do that every game. Yo, guy got his own player doing something. That's what I'm saying. I did not pick this formation or the play.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Rivers on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Jones. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not.
Oh,
that's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Not supposed to block. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
On 2nd down, Eckler. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
390.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Running on first down, Eckler.
Oh, good D, Soldier.
Here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Rivers hands off to Eckler. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for 3rd.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Mike 56.
Go.
They can't hang with us. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman.
Let's go, Roquan.
Go get yardage here to the 31-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, here's Newton. Looking deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. They come up here now, first down. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard.
If they don't take my play for me and let
It'll
me
be
do
a
what I'm
loss
trying
of
to do, I
one,
can get free.
and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Set 180. Hey, front 80. Hey, ready.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Shift.
Going on the ground with Eckler.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment.
Set 180. Front 80. 56.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Trying to shake off the interception. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Second and 10. Newton again. Gets this one left side to Pettis. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And they do get it down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up netting over 20 yards. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here.
Oh, wow, man. They let Cam run straight up the middle.
Saints. Cam Newton, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Saints have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust?
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Quincy Wilson with the INT. Guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A final shot before the break. Newton. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
You're ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Check it back. Wait, 89.
It's Eckler again. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays.
Look at this. I did not
stay
even
with
pick
the
this
overall
play,
essence
man.
of the running game.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
79.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
He's not going to get me. Mike 2. Here we go, D. Off. All day. Choose the mic. 20. For this, man. They're not ready for this. 20.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Watch twist. Gun. Express.
On 3rd down, Newton. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
Great. 2.
They will go for it. Now Newton. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
190.
Slow.
They'll run here with Eckler. And an alley to run. The 20.
There
he goes left side. Touchdown, Detroit. Austin Eckler, 46 yards. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover their charge.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Out. Gun.
Newton now to throw. Step, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Aaron Donald showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is fielded at the 27. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
Oh, my God.
Sua Craven's up to make the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Easy.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Strip that ball. Alert three. Alert. Here we go.
A give. Eckler running to the right. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Saints' 10-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Touchdown.
Here is Eckler.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Stay there. Block 11. Back to you. I'm going back to you. Big ass. Orange 5-4.
To throw on 3rd down. Rivers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vinny Curry, the defensive end, got there off the edge. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
On 3rd down, Newton.
Oh, my God. He held on to that.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and now it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
In your face. 20. Watch 2.
To throw again, Newton. This one taken in by the former Baylor Bear, Jalen Hurd. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the Sticks moving.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Right target. Sooner or later, you're going to throw a pick.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch 2.
After the run, Newton going to throw.
Oh, wow.
Catch by Coleman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 31-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Newton to throw. He can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Back to throw. Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Dante Fowler picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
390. Check 56. Double dog. That's the way. Switch.
On the ground, it's Eckler.
Oh, I knew that when I could just do this.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Austin Eckler, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Stinky was the name that they gave me.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Newton on first down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Mike 2, Mike 2. Choose the Mike. Hey! Jim, please.
He'll have a first down past the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
That's how we're going to end it.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
They will not score a lot of points. Mark thought shit was freaky.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. I'll be heading to the hotel. Charles, he's off to Bourbon Street. No,
I can't call my
say so long from New Orleans.